When I was 15 years old and learning to drive, I can remember the challenge of trying to stay in my lane. I remember gripping the steering wheel at 10 and 2 and focusing on those lane lines, making continual adjustments uneasily and fearfully, trying to be sure that I stayed within the lines. Now, my dad had been a driver's ed teacher, and one of the pieces of advice that he gave me was to focus my gaze further out, to simply follow where the road led and to loosen my grip on the wheel. As I did that, I could feel my breathing relax. The erratic adjustments became fewer and smoother. And eventually, I didn't focus on the lines at all. I began to confidently and effortlessly stay within the lines, simply as a byproduct of relaxing my grip and focusing my attention further down the road. I'm finding the life of faith to be similar in many ways. The more that I try and hold on tightly and dogmatically to the truth, the more fearful and nervous my posture becomes. I notice myself in conversation becoming defensive and judgmental, which is not how I would describe Jesus' interactions with people. Quite frankly, it makes the gospel not the gospel, because it ceases to be good news when it's shared in that way, with that posture. It's only in relaxing my grip on what I am sure about and focusing my gaze further out in an effort to simply follow Jesus that I find myself operating out of a place of confidence instead of unease, and love instead of fear. Now, please don't misunderstand me to be saying that I have this all figured out, or that we are to throw away what we know. And in fact, it's quite the opposite. The point is that we're not called to have it all figured out. And when we hold on to the truth loosely, it leaves room for us to discern how God is at work, continually revealing God's self to us. Approaching our faith with a certain humble open-handedness opens ourselves up to seeing how God is at work all around us. And that is good news. I hope to see you in worship this coming Sunday as we unpack some of these ideas a little bit more through one of the stories in the Gospel of John, from John chapter 9. I hope to see you in person or online at either our 9:30 or 11 o'clock services. Until then, be safe, be well, and we look forward to seeing you soon.